I need advice, living on my own for the first time. And apparently she caught the bouquet at whatever wedding that was. I have an older toilet, it's always running. Can I fix it without spending a fortune on a plumber? Huh. How do you fix a running toilet?
Oh, the old toilet. Oh, man, I love getting this job. It just, I feel like it just... I'm not a plumber, but I'm always working on toilets for some reason. Anyway, everybody has this issue where their toilet's running. You want to make sure that you get it, and you catch it before it just wastes all the water in your town, in your city, or whatever. So if it is running, one thing you can do to make sure that you know that it's not stopping is take a little bit of this, what do we call this? Just
food coloring?
Yeah, food coloring that you can use. You want to put it in the tank, in the back side of it. Dip a little bit of it in the tank. We have some of the little video here. And if it starts to sort of bleed into the bowl, you'll realize that you have a little bit of a problem on your tank, and it's not gonna stop. You actually have to take care of it. But again, you don't have to call a plumber to do this. Now see, you can see the food coloring going in the bowl right now. Now the thing is, you have a bad seal on your flapper. I know they make these funny terms, these funny words for toilets, but it is literally this little thing here. It's called a flapper, and they're pretty universal. And what you want to do, you want to make sure that you just purchase a new flapper. Now there's only about 3 different ones that you can buy, so it's pretty simple. But what I would recommend you do at home is turn the water off, which is right behind the toilet. Make sure you turn that off, flush the toilet 3 times, get all the water as much as you can get out of there, and then you find where this flapper is, and then you unscrew it. Literally, you can unscrew it by hand. That's all you have to do. You don't need a wrench. And you unscrew it, take it to your local hardware store, and say, look, this is the piece that I need to fix it. Can you help me out with this? And they will do just that, and then you put it back in, turn your water back on, there you go.
Yeah.
Everybody, we have Samantha's wall right here, and it's bare. There's nothing on here, but it's beautiful blue wall, right? Yes. So you want to hang something on here. The one thing I always look for are these picture hanging kits, which are fantastic. Yeah. These are some of the best. You can get them for like $5 at a store. These literally came out like 10 years ago, and they're the smartest thing in the world because you can actually hang this nail into the wall, and you don't have to find a stud. I feel like I talk about it all the time, but not a lot of people actually know how to use it. So I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
And if you were, how do you think you would hang that on the wall?
Yeah.
How do you think you would get that on the wall?
You find a stud like Carter to do it.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Good idea.
Just setting it up, So just use a hammer and a nail and just pound it in. But sometimes when you have a hammer, you're going to put holes in the wall, and if nobody's there to fix them. So what I like to do is actually take what you put on the bottom of a chair. You know, there's these little rubber pads, and usually 1 1/8 inch is what you can use for most any basic hammer. And you actually place it, and it fits right over the hammer top itself. So that way you won't put big dents in the wall.
Smart.
Smart. So we have this right here. So what we're going to use this.
It's like a bra for your hammer.
This is like a bra for your hammer. It's a nice little rubber mallet. So what I'd like you to do is actually place that picture hanging nail right up here, like so. And I want you to basically...
Is it upside down?
No, that's right.
Okay.
So it goes at just an angle like that, and you can go ahead and make a couple little... Go right ahead. Over.
I don't want it, girl. You got this.
You got this. You got
I
this.
got it. Yeah.
Hey, all the way, all the way. So, thankfully, you were great at that. You know, I didn't ruin any fingers or lose any nails or anything. But the one thing you can do is you can use this bobby pin here, just like this. And you can take a bobby pin, and sometimes when you're dealing with a really small nail, you can actually put this bobby pin right in there like that, and it holds it up nice and easy, so you don't actually, you can move your fingers away, which actually is a really nice little tip.
It's actually a really big nail, but that's a great tip.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then all we have to do with these picture hanging kits, because the cool thing about them is that they hang at an angle, and that will hang like hold 50 pounds.